Opinions and stories around the game we love, told by your favorite storytellers. Stay up to date with all things cricket. Subscribe to Cricbuzz's YouTube channel and press that bell icon now.
Well, I'll tell you something though, with these groups and with this World Cup, you make a couple of mistakes, well, you're not coming back to the party, yes. You're just gone. We look at that points table and we can see that today, by the evening, one of these two teams, because they're playing each other, England and Australia, one of these two teams is going to get those 2 points and pretty much going to be a dead ringer in for the semis, right? You know they're in. But between 3 and 4, there's 2 points up for grabs there as well. So one of those will go and tie with the losing team, whichever one that may be. And then they are pretty much in a little lock, like this deathlock fight for the second spot in the semi-final. Michael, do you think that's kind of a fair assumption of what would happen? Because that would be 3 games for all of them out of 5.
Yeah, it's a big day, obviously, for all 4 teams. Sri Lanka, South Africa, I think the team that loses that, they'll find it very difficult to make the final 4. The England-Australia game, it's a humdinger. England are playing great cricket. Australia have just found that little bit of momentum. They struggled in recent times in T20 cricket. A lot of that's been down to a lot of players not travelling with COVID issues. Warner finding form in the last game. I think that's a massive play for Australia. They look like they've got some decent combinations. And whoever wins tonight, you would fancy them to win the group, and that means they'll play the second place team in the second group. Pakistan are the team at the minute that I wouldn't want to face. They're the team that I personally would like to miss in the semi-finals. And I was saying yesterday on Cricbuzz, you cross your fingers that whoever Pakistan play in the semis, they have a day out and they beat them and you miss them in the final, because they just look like they've got everything going. It's early days and things can change very quickly in the T20 World Cup, but Pakistan, England, Australia, they're the 3 teams so far that have looked the most powerful and look like they've got the best combination.
Yeah, DK, it's not like the IPL where you get, enough chances. You make a few mistakes, you can come back. You guys this time, classic, right? With Kolkata. First part of the season, not that good in India. Then in UAE, you guys resurgent, turn around, play the finals, right? There is not that much wiggle room here in the World Cup because it's only 5 games.
Oh, most definitely. I think even in the second half, there were 7 games, but every game was literally like a must-win game for us. I remember us losing 1 game to CSK, a very tight one. And then, our backs were against the wall. We constantly had to fight before we made our way to the finals. It's very similar with the World Cup as well. But the good thing is there are some teams playing very good cricket, just like Wani had suggested. And there are some who are actually playing pretty ordinary cricket. So they'll slowly, find their way out of the tournament soon.